What's up, my friends? This is Dante with HappyGrit. Welcome. I am so excited to provide you with a great workout. I'm about to provide you with the breakdown. It's going to be in just a second. Check this out. Our objective for these episodes are to provide a full body workout in 30 minutes or less. The workout for today is going to consist of 10 exercises. You're going to do 45 seconds each round, and then you have 2 cycles to do it in. So basically, let's get right into it, y'all. Let's go. All right, y'all, here we go. So let's get this workout started real quick. So what happens, you have 10 exercises that you have to complete. The first one is pulsing squats. Keep going lower and work your way back up. So basically what you want to make sure you do is make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. Make sure your butt is kind of sink back, bend your knees, have your hands out in front of you. You have to slowly go down and slowly go down a little bit lower, a little bit lower, and a little bit lower. You have to work your way back up. And so that's going to be like round number 1 for 45 seconds. You have to walk your hands or fists out in front of you and then do a low plank and then reverse the order. So you'll all be stand straight up tall. You walk your hands out or your fists, be able to go down on your elbows and then come right back up. That's going to be number 2. Number 3, if anybody out there has ever played basketball before, imagine yourself like on a free throw line where you take 1 bounce and then be able to come up and then take a shot. So what happens, that's all you're going to focus on for round number 3. Number 4, I have my own exercise called Dante's. It rivals the burpee. So what happens is that you're going to be able to jump straight up, bend your knees, go all the way down to your fists or your hands are behind you just a tad bit. Take your time going back. Have elbow to knee on the opposite sides. Keep touching and walk your hands on your fists back up and then jump back up. And we'll get into it some more when I go forward. So what happens, number 5, you have a low plank and grab an imaginary object. So you're basically going to be on your fists, your elbows, and be on your shoes. And then basically like try to reach forward and try to grab something in front of you in your mind. Then you have number 6, you have slow circle crunches. You're going to be able to cross your arms. You're going to basically make sure that you have your shoulders rolling in one direction for 45 seconds and then try to roll the opposite way for the next round. That's basically for number 7. Number 8, you're going to lay on your back. You have 6 inches, so basically make sure that your feet are 6 inches off the floor, about this high. Have your arms up in the air and circle them forward, and then I'll tell you reverse, go the opposite way and circle it backwards, and we'll get to that next one. Number 9 is going to be crunches. You're going to have your feet facing toward the ceiling. Try to be able to reach up and try to touch your shoes. Every time you reach up, breathe out of your mouth. When you come down, inhale in your nose. And number 10, ultra slow push-ups. You're going to take your time, super slow coming down, super slow coming up, and that's going to be your workout. Let's get right into it. All right, y'all, let's go. Have your feet under your shoulders. Have your hands in front of you. Big deep breath coming down, breathe out, coming up. Inhale, coming down, breathe out, coming up. And keep pulsing. So you want to make sure that you don't feel any pain in your knees. If you do, go back up if you need to, so you can be able to get to the starting point. Everybody else, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, go down as low as you can, y'all. Go down as low as you can and slowly work your way back up. Good, and then keep constant movement the entire round. You go down a little bit, go down a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Good, and keep breathing, y'all. Keep breathing. All right, shake it out, y'all. Shake it out. We have number 2. Number 2, we have to be able to walk your hands all the way out or your fists. Go down to the point where you can be able to let your elbow touch the floor. Your opposite elbow can touch the floor. Go back up on your hands. Walk your hands all the way back up so you stand back up. For everybody else, use your hands. Take your time. Go all the way down. Try to grip the floor with your fingertips. Go down to your elbows, back up. Walk your hands all the way back up so you can stand up. Now the modified version, almost very similar. Walk your hands out. Just place your knees on the ground. Go all the way down to your elbows can touch the floor. Hands back up. Walk your hands back. You can be able to stand up from your knees and go right back down. I'm going to use my fists one more time. All right, so we're going down, up. All right, for everybody else, let's get to the next one. We have to be able to act like we want to bounce a basketball down, jump straight up and try to take the shot. So drop down, bounce, and jump straight up and shoot the shot. So here, boom, and breathe out and breathe out. Good, so what happens, if you really want to try to maybe get to the next level, try to jump up higher and breathe and breathe. If you really want to focus on doing this in a great way, try to focus on pushing your lead hand that you're trying to imagine yourself take the shot with, press it all the way down and let your index finger point forward. So breathe, 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 inhale, breathe, inhale. You want to do it quicker or faster? Let's keep going. All right, let's go. Number 4, y'all, we got to get to Dante's. My exercise. Jump up first. Bend your knees. Go all the way back till your fist can touch the floor. Touch your opposite elbow to opposite knee. Walk your fists or your hands forward. Then jump up again. I'm going to do it with my hands this time. Take your time. Do it really slowly. Try to touch elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Walk your hands all the way up. If you want the modified version, you can be able to bring your hands or your fists back. Sit your butt on the floor. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Walk your hands or your fists back. And then jump straight up. Same thing. Drop back. Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Have your hands behind. And then keep going. Same thing. All the way back. Switch. Switch. And then switch. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get to our low plank. We want to be able to act like you want to grab something in front of you. Breathe out every time. You want to be able to reach forward. Inhale in your nose. When you reach that hand back, you should hear yourself. Breathe. Breathe. If you want the modified version, just place your knees down and then be able to keep reaching forward and keep going just like this. So you got to be able to be up and up. And if you want the next level, just have your knees off of the ground and breathe out. Inhale, coming out. Breathe. And breathe. And then breathe. And breathe. Remember, everybody else who needs to be able to get to the modified version, just place your knees down. All right, let's go. Round 6, y'all. Round 6, we want to be able to turn over. Have your feet flat. Bend your knees. Cross your hands or your arms across your chest. Breathe out. Inhale, coming down. Breathe out. So every time you come up, breathe out of your mouth. Quickly breathe in your nose when you come back down. Breathe out. Me, I'm starting on the left and rolling my shoulders toward the left and ending up coming back on my right. So breathe out and breathe out. Good. Make sure your shoulder blades are coming off of the ground. Don't focus on your head as much. Focus on your shoulders. Breathe out and breathe out. So this whole round, we're going in one direction. Breathe. The next round for me, I'm going to be able to start going up on my right and then come back down on my left. So what happens, breathe out. Now if you're starting to feel this in your neck, it's because you're not breathing as efficiently as you should. But if you need an assister or a handicap, take your fingertips, just place them. Don't push them behind your head to try to force your head to come up even further, because that'll be even more painful. Just be able to let your fingertips just touch the back of your head and breathe. And breathe. A better way to try to do it too is try to keep your elbow that's assisting you, keep that back toward the floor. And keep going. Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go ahead. If you want another modified version, just have your feet all the way down extended. Breathe out. All right. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's go. We have our next one. Have your feet 6 inches off the ground first. Try to have your hands in front of you. Circle your hands in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. Go the opposite way. And reverse. Opposite way. And reverse. Opposite way. Now, everybody who wants that modified version, just have your hands behind your hips so it can look like this. And have your feet just 6 inches off the ground. So just focus on, can you be able to focus on just your feet coming 6 inches off the ground? For everybody else, try to be able to continue to keep feet up. Circle those hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. Go the opposite way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. Go the opposite way. All right. All right, y'all. We have to be able to have your feet up toward the ceiling. You can cross your ankles if you need to. And we have to be able to reach and reach and reach. Now, the modified version can go a number of different ways. A modified version can be able to have your knees bent, try to reach toward your shoes that way. Another modified version is have your feet straight down, go up toward the ceiling and breathe and breathe. For everybody else who wants the next level, the real level can be breathe. Inhale coming down. So breathe out. In your nose coming down. Breathe out. Inhale, coming down. Breathe out. And breathe out. And breathe out. And breathe. All right, y'all, let's go. Number 10, ultra slow push-ups, y'all, ultra slow. So take your time. You can be on your fists, be on your hands, and slowly, slowly breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and slowly come back up too. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You want to aim to get about at least 5 of these if you can. And try to be able to breathe. And breathe. If you want the modified version, you can just be able to drop on your knees. It looks like this. It should be a lot easier for you to be able to process. Good for everybody else. Just have your knees up. Breathe in your nose. Breathe out of your mouth. In your nose. Out of your mouth. Go ahead and keep breathing. And breathe. And breathe. All right, y'all. Fantastic. All right, my friends, you've come to the halftime point. I hope you're doing well. Look, if you need to take a break really quickly and get some water, by all means do so. Right now, I'm about to go round after round after round to try to turbocharge this thing. So I'm just going to go one round, number 1, and the 2, and the 3, and the 4. So it's basically going to be a non-stop attempt. I'm going to try to provide for you all to just speed this workout up. So y'all get it. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's get right back to it. Hands in front of you. Feet under your shoulders. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe out. Remember, keep going lower, keep going lower. And come up a little. And breathe out. Remember to breathe out, coming up. And your nose coming down. And breathe. Let's go back down. Good, and keep going lower. Remember, go as low as you can to the point you feel no pain at all. As much as you can. And remember, keep moving throughout the entire exercise. Just keep going. All right, we're getting there. All right, shake it out. Number 2, remember, walk your hands all the way out. Get all the way down until you get to your elbows. Down, down. Come right back up. Remember the modified version. You can be able to walk your hands or your fists down. I go back on my hands. Try to grip your fingertips on the floor, the modified version. Have your knees down, come back up. Walk your hands, take your time, and then stand back up. Good, let's go right back to it. I'm gonna be on my fists. Be back on my knees, down, down, come back up. For everybody else, let's get to the next level. Just walk your fist out, go down to your elbows, come back up, and then walk your fist all the way back up. And keep going, same thing. All the way out, down, down, come back. 3, y'all, let's go. 1 bounce, 1 jump shot. 1 bounce, 1 jump shot. 1 bounce, and 1 jump shot. Remember, if you need to be able to save your knees, just be able to stretch up during the jump shot. If you want another level, do 1 squat, 1 jump shot. 1 squat, and 1 jump shot. For everybody else, 1 bounce, jump straight up. 1 bounce, push that hand forward, breathe out. Breathe out, breathe out, and breathe out, breathe out, and breathe out. Good. 1 bounce, 1 jump. You want to make it faster? Breathe, and breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. And keep going non-stop for the entire round. Remember, you can jump higher to get a better work. Number 4, we got Dante's. Have your fists behind your hips. Switch, and switch. Walk your fists back up, and jump back down. Good. Switch. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Walk your fist back up and then jump. Remember the modified version. You can have your hands behind you, sit your butt down, walk your fists or your hands up, and breathe. Good. Bend your knees. I'm going to take my time. Hands back, elbow to knee, walk it back up, and jump. Same thing. All the way back. Switch, switch. Walk your hands back up and jump up. Same thing. And come back, switch. Switch, come back up, and jump. Same thing, coming back. All right. Number 5, you all want to be able to imagine that you're reaching up and grabbing. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe. Good, and keep reaching forward, y'all. Make sure you breathe out when you reach. Inhale, coming back. Remember the modified version. You all can be able to place your knees down. It looks like this. It's a lot easier to be able to do it this way. Everybody else, have your reach forward all the way. Act like you're grabbing something that you want all the way in the front. And make sure you breathe out, breathe out, inhale, breathe out, inhale, breathe out, inhale, breathe out. Number six, here we go. We got to make sure you have your feet flat. I'm rolling left to right. So breathe out, inhale, coming back. Breathe out, inhale, coming back. And breathe out. And remember, just focus on your shoulder blades rolling off of the floor, rolling back on. Breathe out on your way up. Inhaling your nose, coming down. Breathe out, and breathe out, and breathe out, and breathe out. And keep rotating, y'all. Remember, don't focus on your head coming up as much. Focus on your shoulder blades coming, rolling them up to the left side this round, and coming down on the right. Breathe. Inhale. Breathe out. Right. Number 7, y'all. Number 7. We got to be able to go the opposite way. Have your feet flat. Roll right to left. And breathe out. Inhale. Breathe out on the left. Inhale on the right. Breathe out. Inhale. Then breathe out. And breathe out. And breathe out. Now make sure you focus on your shoulders, y'all. Remember the modified version. You all can be able to lay your legs straight out. Everybody else who wants the next level, be able to breathe out. Inhale, coming down while your knees are bent. Feet flat on the floor. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. All right, y'all. Let's go. Number 8, you can do it in a couple different ways. You can be up here, feet 6 inches off the ground with your hands circling either way. Or you can go to the opposite side like this. Lay on your back, have your feet 6 inches off the ground, and try to be able to keep circling your arms up in circles going forward, and then circle them going backwards. You can be able to have your hands under your butt and just hold your feet 6 inches off the ground. But either way, you could be laying your back on the floor, circling your arms, go the opposite direction. You can also go from there to here and reverse the hands going this way. All right, number 9. Have your feet straight up and breathe out, and breathe out, and breathe out. Remember the modified version. You can be able to drop your feet, bend your knees, and breathe out. Another modified version you can be able to focus on is your feet down, and reach forward up toward the ceiling. Breathe out and breathe. Inhale, coming down, breathe, and breathe. And breathe out, and your nose come down. Breathe out. Good. Let's go right back to it. And breathe. Remember, y'all, you want your shoulder blades to come up off of the ground every crunch you do. And breathe out. Inhale, coming back. Breathe out. And breathe out. And breathe out. Number 10. Slow, ultra slow push-ups, y'all. Ultra slow. Breathe in your nose. Breathe out of your mouth. Inhale and breathe out. Come on, this is the last round. Good. Remember, ultra slow coming down and ultra slow coming up. Breathe in your nose, breathe out of your mouth. Remember, the modified version is you can have your knees on the ground and you can be able to try to do it as slowly as you can. Last round, y'all, last round. Try to complete at least 5 of these if you can. Breathe in your nose. For some of y'all, you like, man, can I do 1? Breathe. All right, y'all. Let's go. All right, y'all. I hope that you really enjoyed your workout. Again, this is Dante with HappyGrit. You can follow me on all of the social media platforms that I offer. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can look under HappyGrit or HappyGrit Fitness. And you can email me if you have any questions about how to be able to modify some things, how to make it more intense. My email address is happygritfitness@gmail.com. Look forward to seeing y'all soon. Peace.